So you want to start a business, but you just don't know how. Well, you're in the right place, because today we're talking about vendors. Hey guys, it's Christina. I know this is like the biggest question when it comes to wanting to start your own business. Like, you're super excited, but you just like don't know like where to start. I'll be sharing with you guys where to find vendors, some of the vendors that I found, and revealing my own vendor. So let's talk about where to find vendors. This is like everyone's biggest question mark in their head. It's like, what the heck? How does this even work? And I'm gonna tell you, it's not that hard. And thankfully, because of the internet, we have access to so many vendors at our fingertips. So let's go ahead and talk about the most obvious one, which is Google. I've had some success from this and then like some not. It's almost like a hidden treasure, like it's a maze or something with Google. I don't know why they just like don't like give you what you need. Because I know when I was aspiring to jewelry and I was trying to find gold jewelry vendors, I had a really hard time finding them on Google. I like kind of gave up and that like idea just died down. But you can find good vendors on Google. You just have to look. The second place that I would find vendors is Instagram through hashtags. So obviously my business is based on Instagram and you could always find me on those hashtags. Looking up hashtags and seeing what kind of post pops up will find you some really good vendors that way. A lot of girls on TikTok are exposing and revealing their vendors. You know, gatekeeping is kind of just like so 2020, and I just feel like everyone just wants everyone to win. I've found a lot of people, like if you go on to TikTok and you do like hashtag lip gloss vendor or hashtag cosmetic vendor, hashtag clothing vendor, you're going to find videos where people share their vendors with you for free. So you don't need a vendor list. Another really good platform that I really enjoy is Alibaba.com, and it's basically just like a platform with like tons and tons of vendors, guys. Like they have electronics, they have clothing, they have home decor, just so many things that you can find in hundreds, like thousands of vendors that will go ahead and help you with what you need. Now I'm going to go ahead and share with you some of the vendors that I personally found, and you know, if you want to start a clothing business, a jewelry business, or a cosmetic business, then here are some of the vendors that I found. So if you want to start your own clothing boutique, I would recommend LA Showroom, Fashion Go, and K2 USA. I found that these vendors had a lot of trendier clothing, and so I would definitely check those out. That's something that you're interested in. And I also saw a lot of people recommending these vendors. For cosmetics, I mean, of course, I'm gonna go ahead and plug myself. So my business is Cosmetic Vendor, and we specialize in wholesaling and private label cosmetics. So wholesale is you're basically getting the product in bulk. So we have 8-ounce lip gloss jars, 7-ounce liquid matte lipsticks, and 8-ounce lip scrubs, which really gives you the freedom to have your own like tubes or containers, and then you go ahead and fill them up yourself. Then we have the private label side, where you can get pre-filled, pre-packaged products with your logo printed onto them. And this is just for someone that doesn't really want to fill containers. They just want like a ready to sell product with their logo on it, which makes it look so professional. Small businesses are really stepping up their game. And yeah, so like all the work is done for you. You just place the order on the website and then you just get it delivered to your house. It's just easy as that. And then the vendor that I found for jewelry is 925E. They had like so many types of categories that it was just like, wow, this is such a great wholesale vendor. The second one was Neen How Jewelry, and what I liked about them is that they had trendy handbags and accessories. And then the last one was Wholesale Accessory Market. Again, they had just a ton to choose from, and they all look like really nice pieces, and I also seen a lot of people recommend them as well. But like I mentioned before, Alibaba.com has like all of these in one, and I just love like the variety of products that you can find on there. And it's just a really great place if you want to have a platform that has a ton of vendors. So I want to give you guys some tips on what to ask for when you're talking to your vendor or supplier. So specifically for Alibaba, I would check out their profile. Like normally you can see how many transactions they've done and what their on-time delivery rate is. That's very important, especially because if you're already waiting 2 weeks for your products to come in, and you also are able to check their reviews so you can see what other customers are experiencing. You're kind of aware of what to expect. Now here are some things that you want to keep in mind when you you are working with a vendor on Alibaba.com and just a vendor in general. You want to confirm MOQs, which is the minimum order quantity that you have to purchase in order to get the product. So this can vary with like custom products and like not custom products. So a lot of the times the products that you don't have like your logo on or any customization to it, those are going to be a lot lower MOQs than something that has like a logo or like it's custom. So make sure that you're asking for the correct MOQs for what you're looking for. The next thing that you want to ask is for processing time and shipping time. This is crucial, especially if you are launching soon and you have a certain deadline. These are some things that you want to take into account when you are planning for your launch or preparing for your business. And please note the difference of processing time and shipping time. So if you place an order and it says shipping 2 to 4 days, that is for shipping. That does not mean that you are going to receive your product within 2 to 4 days. That does not include the processing time. And so those are going to be two different things. The next thing that you want to do is ask for estimate costs plus shipping. So a lot of times we go on to vendor site and we look at how much something is, and then we make our calculations and price our product based on their prices, but we don't take in consideration taxes, additional fees, or even shipping. So if you can, ask for an estimate or the entire order, then you can go ahead and divide it by quantity and you can get the real price from there. And last but not least, you want to ask for additional photos if you're not sure about a product, like maybe you want to see the back of it or you want to see like an up close picture. Ask for these and I'm sure they're willing to help you out with that. I love using Alibaba for custom packaging because they just have the best prices and the quality is so good. So here are my custom poly mailers. I love them. It has my website right here. The big K for crochet, and then it says, "Hey boss babes, I've arrived," which is so cute. I played around with the design and everything for a couple days. Then I was able to send it over to the vendor that I found and they sent me a mock-up of what it would look like. I approved it and then 2 weeks later it was at my doorstep, and I'm telling you, when I received these I just felt so accomplished because it was like so official feeling. Like just having your brand printed on something so professionally, it just hits differently, you know, like these aren't stickers, this is like printed onto it. And so I really just love like the coloring. So like I was really scared with the coloring because it's not a brown, it's not a beige, custom nude color. And so I think that they nailed it. I'm gonna show you guys up close. So yeah, they just did a really good job with the colors. So that is all for today's video. I hope that you guys find it informational. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and then click that notification button so you guys are aware of when I upload in the future. And I'll see you guys in my next video.